Well, now at 5:30, the nation's highest court is hearing a case that could make sports betting legal in the Garden State.
New Jersey voters approved a resolution in 2011 to allow it, and Governor Christie signed it into law 3 years later. But since then, the effort has been tied up in court. Governor Christie says if the state comes out on the winning side, gamblers could begin taking bets within 2 weeks of the high court's decision.
New Jersey wants to appropriately regulate sports gaming, and here's why. We want to do it because 65% of the people of the state of New Jersey voted that they want to do it. And we already have a long experience of over 40 years of casino gaming in our state, where we've shown that we can very appropriately regulate gambling in the state.
A 1992 federal law banned sports betting in all but 4 states: Delaware, Montana, Nevada, and Oregon. Cherri Gregg from KYW News Radio was inside the Supreme Court for today's proceedings.
And she joins us now in our satellite center. And Cherri, good evening to you. What can you tell everyone about the key arguments made today?
Good afternoon, Yuki and Jessica. This is all about what the federal government can tell states what they can and cannot do. Now, for its part, New Jersey argued that it should be allowed to bring in sports betting in casinos and in racetracks. As you heard Governor Chris Christie say, I mean, they've been doing it for many, many years. They argue that the law in question, the Professional and Amateur Sports Protection Act, stops them from doing that. They've been trying to repeal a part of the law that criminalizes sports betting in casinos. The federal government has told them that they cannot do this. Now, the NCAA has said that, look, you know, sports betting would undermine the integrity of sports. Despite the fact that illegal sports betting is rampant, there are reports that the industry makes billion with a B dollars a year. And so they're arguing that, look, you know, this law has been in the books. We're not telling New Jersey what to do, but what we're telling them is that they need to stay out of sports betting, all except those 4 states that were grandfathered in back in 1992. But here, I want to point out that the justices were asking lots of questions. And because they hate controversy, they hate dealing with constitutional issues, many believe that they'll find a way to resolve this issue without dealing with what the federal government can and cannot tell states to do with regard to sports betting.
And Cherri, we understand to that end, a ruling in this case can have broader implications beyond sports betting.
Oh, definitely. I mean, if the court were to deal with this constitutional issue under the 10th Amendment, it could deal with whether or not sanctuary policies remain legal. It could also deal with whether or not additional states can decriminalize or legalize marijuana. So a lot of court watchers are paying attention to this because it could definitely impact federal government-state relations.
And so as a public, when do you think we can expect a decision?
Well, we can rest assured that we'll have a decision in this case by the middle of next year. And let me tell you, Yuki and Jessica, I mean, states like Pennsylvania and about a dozen others have already passed laws. So if New Jersey wins, you can expect to see sports betting popping up in a number of states across the country pretty soon after that.
Cherri Gregg live in our satellite center. Thank you so much.
All right.